As the topic of this particular webinar is green refrigeration for climate action, as Mr. Neeraj just said, the R portion has been missing for quite some time in our industry because comfort plays a predominant role, and refrigeration being connected to food and medical and things like that. Sometimes it gets missed out, and thanks for covering this topic. As we move on, I will just introduce Ensavior Technologies. Where are we? What do we do? We are into water solutions and air solutions, and specific to this particular topic of today, which is green refrigeration. The biggest concern of this industry is gas leakage and energy consumption, which are the cause of greenhouse gas emission and climatic action, which we must take. We as a company are into both, which we will cover in the slides which I move forward. So when we talk of green refrigeration as a subject, and as an expert, we all are talking about this green refrigeration. But is green refrigeration enough? Is something which magazine and this expert community and audience should think over. Is green refrigeration enough? Meaning, when we say green, means environmentally friendly product. The industry giants like Carrier, Daikin, when companies like them, they are producing energy efficient product year by year, improving COPs and things like that. But environment doesn't want to stop there. It is required. But when it comes to sustainability, it means the products and services which does not damage the future resources. So what is the cause of concern is that producing an energy efficient product is not the end of the cycle. It requires producing that product also needs to be, environmental friendly, sustainable, and things like that. We all are living in a world where sustainability has become such a big buzzword. Green has become such a big buzzword that every day we are confronted with seminars and newspapers full of sustainability. What is this going all about? Is it really required? But if we really look at it, it is required, because unless awareness goes to the core, the actions will not come out properly. So if we put it in somebody's, I read somewhere that climate emergency is a race we are losing, but it is a race we can win. I mean, it's a very good quote that though we are, when it comes to temperature of 1.5 degree limit and 2 degree limit, where every day we are hearing that if we don't take action, we will lose this temperature limit, which we have set as a agenda under Paris Agreement. But it is not a losing battle. We can still win it, provided we take action. And that is why sustainability is going around all over. We need real innovation happening around in this industry. In the last TechCrex, which held in Greater Noida, Ensavior Technologies launched a very, very innovative product, solar hybrid, which is not just producing electricity through solar panels. It is heating the refrigerant and bringing the efficiency down. So those kind of innovation, probably I'm not covering that much because that is more for comfort application. But such kind of disruptive technology is the need of the hour in refrigeration industry as well. So before we move, I don't know, the audience maybe more of HVAC community, HVACR community, but it is important for us to understand what exactly is refrigeration. Refrigeration is a process in which work done is moving from one location to other. And what we are doing is we are using mechanical work to do so using compressors or using electricity as a power. So when we are talking of green refrigeration, what we are trying to do is we are trying to reduce this mechanical power, or we are trying to reduce energy consumption by addressing, improving the products. And the word refrigeration has a large impact on our industry and lifestyles and our settlement patterns, After COVID, we are seeing the people who are moving out of cities to smaller cities. Even the IT world is moving from big city chaos to smaller cities. The smaller cities do need those kind of supermarkets. They need bigger refrigeration systems where the food products they aspire or they want to consume is available to them. So the refrigeration industry is really booming because of those settlement patterns which are changing. The food sources are changing. There are various methods of refrigeration, from vapor cycle to magnetic refrigeration to solar refrigeration and things like that. As I mentioned about the leakage, refrigerant leakage, which is one of the major cause of concern for the ozone depletion, we must see that what is an ideal refrigerant. Ideal refrigerant is having certain thermodynamic properties which makes it a better refrigerant. And industry is moving from saturated CFCs to unsaturated hydrofluorocarbons. There is a transition happening from the industry side in terms of use of refrigerants, and we are now moving to natural refrigerants in refrigeration, which I think fellow colleague from Carrier is addressing that natural refrigerant, which will be interesting to hear. This has a global warming potential very low, and ozone depletion is not there. So these are the natural refrigerants which our industry must move on by mitigating the risk associated with this. So when we talk of green refrigerants, natural refrigerants obviously becomes the choice, provided we are having safe and technically trained technicians to handle that. Because of the toxicity of refrigerants like ammonia, it is easy to say that you switch to natural refrigerant, but on ground, unless those expertise in terms of installers, in terms of users, in terms of maintaining people, it could be a cause of concern. So this is just how the industry has been moving from 1900s to 2021, from CFCs to natural refrigerants, is shown in this particular slide. In Ensavior Technologies, we are also having a very good product on refrigerant leakage detection. And it uses the technology of infrared, where it detects the leakage and it communicates over the BMS, over certain protocols. And as I was mentioning, that the leakage and energy efficiency are the two biggest, I would say, culprits which can cause greenhouse gas emissions to increase. And if those are capped, probably we can call it an effort towards mitigating greenhouse gas emissions. So this is all from my side as of now, and thank you very much.